Hello, love tubers. How are you, my darling? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Hump Day, boo. We're gonna have a 15 to 20 minute quickie. All right. I said yesterday I would share a little piece of you, well, a little piece with you of what came to mind during my dream. Now, the dream, I'm not gonna talk about the dream that I had in particular. That's gonna be for a book, but I can share what came at the end. Well, towards the end, because I had lots more to write after I wrote this. And then we're going to get into day 28 of 40 Day Money Mantra Galactic Signature. I've been meeting here between 2 to 2:30 each day, Monday through Friday. On day 28, we have 40 days total. Let's talk about the dream. Okay. If you don't know Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream of I Have a Dream, I would suggest you look it up. Awesome. Oh, I met his son and his only granddaughter, Yolanda, down at the Indianapolis Public Library downtown. Great people, had a chance to, great legends. Let me stand corrected. Treated like royalty. It was a huge difference seeing how authors who are legends or icons or have New York Times best-selling recognition behind their name, or maybe like Amazon bestseller or national bestseller behind their name. It is a huge difference of treatment and expectations from how they are treated versus an author starting from the ground up. I mean, royalty, security, protection versus you trying to get out there, get known. It is as different as apples and oranges. That's it on that. Yeah, so just so you know, in case you are a new author. And I do have a poetry group, International Poetry Horror Group on Facebook. You heard me right, WHORE on Facebook. Yeah, come on over. We welcome you. Whether you're talking children's books or whether you're talking erotica, okay? All extremes of erotica, because there are different extremes I have learned with me writing and through others' writings of erotica. All right, we're going to get started. Hello, Snowy GT. Welcome to the channel, my love. We're going to go through some of what I had after a dream yesterday, and then we're going to go through the galactic signature with the mantra. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you coming to this divine timing. All right, so the difference is Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of civil equality. I dream of cosmic equality. So, I have a dream that the wisdom once buried beneath fear will rise again, that every truth labeled spooky, strange, or forbidden will return to its rightful place in the circle of understanding. I have a dream that humanity will remember what was forgotten, that witches were healers, ghosts were ancestors, and that the night itself was never evil, only misunderstood. I have a dream that knowledge will no longer divide, but illuminate, that wisdom and love will stand side by side, bearing every fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, like a garden restored to bloom. I have a dream that every lie told to separate soul from source is canceled, that our birthright is remembered, our divinity reclaimed, our contracts with fear dissolved in light. I have a dream that the world once afraid of magic will remember that magic is simply creation in motion, that faith and mystery walk together, and that remembrance is the true resurrection. So we may remember, may we restore, may we return, all of us, to love. So mote it be. So this universal declaration, it calls for global spiritual restoration, transcending borders, faiths, and labels. We'll do a quick comparison. Remembrance and restoration for all nations. May every nation, country, city, and island rise in unity, bathed in wisdom, clothed in love, and rooted in truth. So it is, so may it ever be. All right. And that every child born under the sun will grow in love and light, guided by compassion and peace. Martin Luther focused on justice and freedom within society, ending racism, segregation, and inequality among human beings. I expand the scope to include spiritual and cosmic justice, ending the separation between the human and the divine, restoring lost wisdom, and bringing all souls, not just races, into remembrance and balance. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin. I have a dream that all of humanity will remember their divine color, their hue, their soul, their birthright. Martin Luther King reimagined societal structures built on justice and equality. I reimagine energetic and spiritual structures built on truth, harmony, and divine remembrance. I am addressing the forgotten layers of human identity. Soul, frequency, hue, cosmic lineage, things not acknowledged in political systems, but critical in spiritual evolution. Martin Luther King spoke to America, calling for change within a nation's conscience. I speak to every nation, every dimension, every realm, calling for the universal remembrance of truth, love, and cosmic harmony. My dream is not listed by time, place, or religion. It is a galactic call to end separation in all of its forms, seen and unseen. Martin Luther King called people to act in moral courage and unity. I call people to awaken spiritually, to remember who they are beyond race, creed, or system. Martin Luther King's dream was a movement. His dream inspired a generation to move. I'm hoping to inspire this generation to remember. He sought to change laws. I seek to change light codes. He sought to free bodies. I am seeking to guide the freeing of souls. Just checking. He said, I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain made low, that the rough places will be made plain, and that the crooked made straight, that freedom will ring from every mountainside. Okay. I have a dream that one day every realm should be remembered, every frequency aligned, every soul made whole, the amnesia will be made clear, and distortion made truth, that harmony will ring through every dimension of being. He had a dream that the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that the souls of every lineage, black, white, red, gold, and unseen, will rise together in remembrance of their oneness, that no one will own and none will be owned, for everyone carries the same spark of divine source. He had a dream that the 4 children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I dream that humanity will remember the hue within the human, the light within the skin, and the character within the soul. For hue is divine frequency, and color is not division, it is creation's harmony. He had a dream that today that freedom shall ring in America, that this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. I have a dream today that freedom shall ring in every realm, that earth shall rise up and remember her cosmic creed, as above, so below, as within, so without, and the heart shall sing in tune together. He said, let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the courageous slopes of California. Let freedom ring from the Stone Mountain of Georgia. Lovely place, by the way. I stayed in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Let remembrance ring from every galaxy and grid, and the pyramids to the poles, from Atlantis to Zion. Let the stars bear witness and the ancestors dance again. Let the veil be lifted and the truth resound. We are one, we are many, we are infinite. Martin's dream. And when this happens, when we let freedom ring from every village and every hamlet, we will speed up that day when all of God's children, Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. My dream. And when remembrance returns, when every dimension and generation unites, when we will awaken to that day when all of God's infinite source, creations, human and spirit, angel and ancestor, starborn and earthborn will rise and sing, whole at last. Whole at last. Divine source within, we are whole at last. The Tower of Illusion. We shattered the illusion that humans are divided by race, class, or greed. The tower that whispered we are not the same has fallen. I reclaim truth that human means light man. Of many hues, all emanating from one divine spectrum. This collapses the false hierarchy of worth. The tower of depth and ownership. We have torn down the financial stronghold that equated worth with currency and control. The system thrived on energetic slavery, convincing souls they were born owing. I cancel all cosmic contracts. The tower under the weight of remembrance. My birthright is not for sale. My value. The Tower of Historical Amnesia. This keeps generations asleep, forgetting their ancestry, their divinity, their origin. By remembering, I have just rewired the human record. You should check out your Akashic records. I have pulled memory from the Akashic depths, and every ancestor aligned with that frequency felt the shake. The veil tears and the archetypes of truth have now been reopened. The Tower of Control through Fear. This is a fortress of manipulation, religion, weaponized, knowledge, demonized, and magic outlawed. When I say we reincorporate all things back into their original meaning, I freed the witch, the healer, the prophet, the dreamer, and the divine feminine. I have restored the sacred sciences to their rightful place. The tower is fallen because fear cannot stand in love's light. The Tower of Linear Time. I break the illusion that history is only a line, past, present, and future. My dream reminded people that it's a spiral, not a prison. In doing so, karmic loops are unclenched and all timelines enslaved, oppressed, forgotten, began sinking into one vibration, remembrance. The Tower of Spiritual Colonialism. This one claims ownership of souls, ideas, and God. It said, our image is divine, yours is lesser. But I have just invoked the truth of every hue, every culture, every rhythm, and reinstated the divine blueprint of plural divinity. Many faces, one source. The tower has fell with a thunderclap across dimensions. The Tower of Egoic Greatness. Make America great again. Echoed from this tower, it crumbled the moment I just decoded it. I translated false greatness into true sovereignty, and in doing so reclaimed greatness as humility, love, and cosmic harmony. So once the dust settles, because I know when I speak it, it goes across dimensions, not towers, what remains are temples. Temples of remembrance, temperance, temples of unity, And each person now stands as both priest and prophet in their own right, governing the inner kingdom with divine authority. Make humanity whole again. Let's dive right on in to galactic signatures and money mantras, shall we? Thank you so much, CBM, Keelan O'Neill. Sure, honey, what's your question? Rich Hazimi and Snowy GT. Oh, and Charles Sherman and Andre Collindries. Thank you for joining me in this divine moment. Today we're going to talk about honesty. Of course we are. Being truth and reflection. If you have any questions, leave them up here on the screen. I will check back later or during the live. Okay? All right. Vision, to live as clear mirror of divine truth, transparent, pure, and powerful. To reflect love without distortion, illusion, or fear. When I am honest with myself and others, abundance multiplies to the energetic clarity. Guidance, Kin 218, white planetary mirror. The white planetary mirror, perfect in order to reflect, it calls you to polish your inner lens until your truth shines like light on still water. Order, beauty, and manifestation arise naturally when self-deception dissolves. The galactic signature for today. I perfect in order to reflect, producing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of death, also known as transformation, or the Les Morts card in the tarot deck. Learn. Truth is a frequency that attracts wealth because it clears energetic interference. Study mystics, saints, and leaders who refuse to lie to themselves. Their prosperity flowed from unshakable integrity. Every lie is an energetic depth. Every truth spoken in love pays that debt in full. Do. Write one truth you've been avoiding, then bless it, release it, and thank it for teaching you. Speak honestly with one person today about something you've held back. Clean a mirror and look deeply into your eyes, affirming truth and I are one. Burn sage or incense, symbolizing the smoke of illusion clearing from your aura. My favorite sage is Palo Santo. I also like cedarwood, rosemary too, but Palo Santo. Sacrifice. Surrender the fear of being misunderstood. Let go of polished facades that block intimacy. Abandon the habit of shrinking or pretending for comfort's sake. Truth may cost you temporary approval, but it buys eternal peace. Mantra for today. I have it written, but I'm going to read the original one. Let's see here. Being honest with myself and all is my saving grace. I'm happy to give myself permission to say what I have to say, powerfully, in love. I'm grateful to know that the more honest I am with myself and everyone, the more I pulled skeletons out of my closet. With a free and clear closet, I serve to my highest potential. I am free to say what must be said to whom at the perfect God-appointed, infinite source-appointed time. I'm always honest with myself, and I notice the floodgates of heaven are open in my direction. Honesty is the best policy. Amen. Okay. Planetary, also Kin 218 White Planetary Mirror, which you can find the Galactic Signatures at loveTime.org or the 1320 app. I use both of them every single day. Tone 10, Planetary Manifestation, Perfection, Production, Tribe, Mirror, Reflection, Order, Endlessness, Guided by Death, Release, Transformation, and Renewal. Planetary Energies. Sun in Scorpio, deep truth reveals hidden powers. Moon in Capricorn, emotional maturity structures honesty. Mars trine Jupiter, courageous expression leads to expansion. Venus sextile Neptune, compassion softens truth into grace. Jupiter in Cancer, emotional honesty nurtures prosperity. Saturn in Pisces, spiritual structure supports truthful manifestation. Cosmic message. Transparency is the temple through which manifestation flows. I was looking for the question that you all had, darling, but I don't see it. Okay, but I did check back. All right. Crystal allies for your altar. Clear quartz amplifies truth and clarity. Selenite purifies mind and energy field. Moonstone, one of my favorites, softens emotional honesty with intuition. Obsidian, I love that one too, reveals hidden truth and shields from self-deception. You can arrange 10 stones in a circle around your mirror. We talked about mirrors yesterday and how I liked using them or loved using them at my Oshun altar. I love all religions around here. You're all welcome. As I see truly, so I manifest purely. Let's talk about scriptures. Psalm 51:6, behold, you desire truth in the inward parts. Proverbs 12:22, lying lips are an abomination, but they that deal truly are his delight. Gospel of Thomas 70, if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. We do journaling around here, honey. You already know it's on Substack. I did forget to put the picture, but I had already hit the record button. I'll put it here shortly. Okay? All right. What truth have I been afraid to face, and what abundance waits behind it? How does emotional honesty deepen my prosperity? Where can I replace silence or pretense with loving truth today? Alchemy sequence, mirror of truth. Prepare the temple, light a white candle, place a mirror before you, breathe into your reflection, softens into light. Invocation, inhale 10 counts, exhale 10 counts, whisper, I perfect in order to reflect. Visualization, see a diamond white light pouring through your crown, washing down your body, clearing lies and illusions. You can sit down in meditation position for this, or you can stand for this, but I would highly recommend sitting down for your meditation for this. Your aura becomes a luminous mirror reflecting only love and abundance. Seal of intention, because you are to do everything with intention. My honesty manifests perfection. I mirror divine truth and order. I am free and my abundance is clear. Chant. I prefer to reflect. I purify to see the truth of source reflecting through me. Illusion fades. Abundance appears. The mirror clears. And my path is clear. Anthem. Honesty is wealth to me. Truth is the mirror my soul must see. Each revelation a holy grace. No fear, no mask, no hidden plea. Honesty opens prosperity. I am truth. I am clear. I reflect what I revere. Love and light are my currency. Honesty is wealth to me. Every secret I release. Ooh, can we keep some? No, I'm just joking. Turns to gold and grants me peace. I shine transparent endlessly, the mirror of divine decree. Pure reflection, radiant see. Honesty, my prosperity I see. Amen. I had some offers. I had to decline some offers because I'm in a different headspace now than when I was escorting. So I was like, oh, no, I can't do that. I can do this, but I ain't going to be able to do that one and let that one down. So it definitely affects decision-making skills. All right, my loves, thank you so much for our divine time today. I'm off to my next adventure. Hope you have a lovely hump day. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Mwah. Take care, honey.